Hello and welcome to my channel, Soul Dive Tarot. Hope you are doing well. Today we'll be looking at what is your reputation. So what sort of reputation do you have amongst family, friends, work colleagues, things like that? How do they view you? And maybe even what do they say about you? Any additional messages that come up? So before we get started, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link will be in the description box below. Okay, so we have 3 piles here. This is pile 1 with the tear card. This is pile 2 with the womb. And this is pile 3 with the mentor card. So take as long as you need to choosing each pile. You can pause the video if you need to. And the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box below. And I'll see you in your pile. Bye. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the tear card, this is your pile. Today we'll be looking at what is your reputation amongst family, friends, work colleagues. Doesn't matter, just what sort of reputation do you have amongst the people around you. So we have tarot cards and oracle cards. And let's get started. Your first card is the High Priestess. The second card is the Empress. Wow. Third card is the Three of Swords. And you have Judgment. Wow. Already I'm seeing you have a very, very powerful reputation, and you make a very strong impression on others. So right away I'm seeing that. But let's get into a bit of your oracle cards. You have Omens. Fox. And House. Let me just get these cards situated for you. Okay. You have some really powerful cards. I think that you are quite attractive, and you might have the reputation of being a bit of a heartbreaker. Just saying, like, you appear unreachable. And just keep in mind, this is your reputation. This is not who you are, but people see you as rejecting them, as sort of sneaky, squeezing your way out of situations, and people think of you as sort of unreachable in a different time, or just a different level to them, and out of their league, far off, like things like that. Almost you're put on quite a pedestal. You're seen as unreachable. You're almost made into this idea in people's head So you're made into this sort of perfect person. You got a lot of people who sort of project on you. Yeah, that's also what I'm seeing with a few of these cards. Perhaps they're projecting on you their own traumas or their own insecurities and struggles, and they're projecting onto you because you're sort of, sometimes you're just whatever they think. So some people think of you as a bit judgmental. Other people see you as very kind. You know what I mean? It just depends on their mood and what they're projecting onto you. Because you have a lot of cards that, such as the High Priestess, Judgment, and the Omens card. A lot of these cards feel very otherworldly, very out there, and a lot of issues people have with you is really just their issue that they have maybe with themselves. So yeah, I think you have a strong impression on people. You have quite a big reputation, particularly for being very beautiful and attractive. So yeah, but you seem unreachable to people. You seem a little bit hard to, sort of like they can't catch you, you don't ask to hang out or something like that. I don't know. They just can't catch you alone with them. And seeing you is like a big deal. Like being able to see you again or being able to talk to you is like, they savor it. They want to try to extend the conversation, or yeah, to have your time is like a big deal to people, because to see you is like, it's like so rare. It's like a, how can I say this? It's like a gem. You can see this sort of pearl or crystal in the middle there. It's like that. And yeah, you have a reputation for being very beautiful, but very private or very out there, maybe even spiritual. Or this does not mean that you're interested in things like spiritual topics, but there really is something about you that, like, I'm finding it difficult to find the right words. Like perhaps something very out there. I just keep saying that. Something very spiritual and otherworldly about you. Yeah. It doesn't mean that you are interested in those topics, but that you give off this impression, maybe even magical, mystical impression on people. So I will warn you that there will be a bit of people who are projecting their issues onto you. So their insecurities, their problems, their traumas. And some of them, I will warn you that they do want to sort of catch you and maybe slightly control you. So be careful of that. And I think you are being careful, because you appear that there is a reason why you don't see certain people that often, why you keep your energy to yourself. Yep. Yeah, You have a reputation of being, so that's for some people. Some people are like that. Other people see you as very kind. So some people have a negative impression of you from their issues. Other people see you as kind, as creative, and like you have a big heart. Definitely seeing that you have a big heart, and that you serve others, you're very kind-hearted. Some people see that in you. So yeah, other people see this mystery, or this otherworldly aspect of you, sort of like they can't put their finger on you. You seem so out of this world. That's the word. Yeah, you seem so out of this world that they can't imagine how you're like. They can't imagine anything else about you. It sort of acts as this barrier, like they can't imagine who you actually are. But yeah, there are some people who know you. Maybe they know you better, and they see that you have a big heart, and you are so kind, so giving. Some of them even see you as angelic. There's something very not only beautiful about you, like physically, but beautiful about your soul. So yeah, you have a reputation of appearing once in a blue moon, as they say, as well. So you don't appear regularly in social situations or in groups. I don't know if maybe you stay inside a lot, or someone wants you to stay inside a lot because of their own issues. But anyway, that's them. So I hope you know that that's their issues, because your reputation, you tend to give people a very big impression of you. I think people just start projecting onto you sometimes. Some people don't know who you are that well. Other people project, and other people know that you have a beautiful heart, very kind heart. And yeah, with the T card, some people think you're a heartbreaker, and it's not your fault. I don't think it is. Once again, this is your reputation, this is not who you are. But yeah, some people think you're tricking people, playing with them, playing games with them. Yeah, whether that's your intention or not, that's the reputation you get sometimes. Like you're a heartbreaker, you don't know what you're doing to people. But my impression here is I'm feeling that that's just their issues, because yeah, you got a few people who are doing that around you. So I would say be a little careful. And I think you already are. I think you already are being careful. So I think I'm going to get out your last oracle card. You have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, full moon in Leo. That's interesting. I feel like, yeah, your reputation is a little bit prideful, which is kind of funny to me, because I can see that some people who know you know that you are not prideful. They know that you are kind-hearted and that you do give to others, but some people feel like you're not giving enough to them. So some people feel like you are not giving enough attention, not giving enough time to them. So yeah, people think that about you, and perhaps you should know this, that this is something that you should be wary of, that some people are doing this. They're projecting onto you. They see you as prideful sometimes, arrogant, better than others, or some people even think of you as, like, when you're being kind, they see it as a negative thing, like you are flexing your moral superiority. So that's what pisses people off sometimes. Yeah, so I mean, don't think it's all negative, because you do have people who know who you are and who know that you are very generous and very giving, but some people don't know that about you. And even when they do get a glimpse of you, of your giving side, like maybe you even donate, I don't know, just maybe you can donate your money, I don't know what you do, but when they get a glimpse of it, they see it as you trying to show off. So yeah, some people, they're really stuck on this prideful reputation for you. They just think that you are prideful, and it's clearly their issues that they're projecting onto you. However, this is just a reading on your reputation, so I'm not entirely sure. There's a now I'm thinking that this is a large majority of people who are acting like that, so I think you should be a little careful. Yeah, there's a lot of images here, like with the angel and the judgment and the omens card, high priestess. Like there's something like you are striving very high as well. You have a strong sense of, people get the impression that you are succeeding, that all is well with you. You are striving very high, and yeah, maybe they are worried they will be left behind or something like that. But yeah, they get this impression. They do, honestly, they do think that you're perfect. Obviously, I know that not everyone is perfect, but they think that you're perfect and that there's no issues in your life, and you're striving high and you're getting what you want, and you're lucky. Yeah, just something like you're guided in life, you're even something spiritual related, like something otherworldly, and you're just lucky, you're just guided, you're just, yeah, so people think that about you. I do think you might actually be quite an emotional person, but they don't see that. So there is a side of you that might, because I am seeing that you have a big heart, so there might still be a side of you that is quite emotional, but people don't see that. Yeah, so I think that is all I'm getting for your reputation, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you like to support my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link will be in the description box below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the womb card, this is your pile. Today we'll be looking at, what is your reputation? So how do people in your workplace, your family, your friends, what sort of reputation do you have amongst them? How do they view you? And any additional messages like that. So let's get started. We have your tarot cards, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Hermit, the Five of Cups. For your oracle cards, you have past, present, and future. Anchor. And you have the Rider card. Let me just get these cards situated for you. I'm seeing that you have sort of a independent, sort of loner reputation, to be honest. People see you as keeping to yourself, moving inwards, not too focused on other people. So people see you as introverted, still a very calming presence to be around, and also very organized, or they see you as someone working on your own goals. I don't know if you're studying, but a lot of people see you as focused on yourself, inwards. They see you as very stable, but perhaps a little wrapped up in your own world. Like with the Womb card, I don't know if you physically stay indoors all the time, or even if you are going outside, there is still a part of you that looks very closed, not in a defensive way, just in a way that you look very internally focused, and like you don't focus on others that much, or other people's goals, or you're very independent. You do things alone. Perhaps you are comfortable sitting alone, whereas other people are uncomfortable. You don't always need to have people around you. You seem like you have goals of your own, or focuses of your own. So things that you want to do by yourself. You have your own routines. You appear to be just following these routines and learning more about yourself and keeping things private. I think to someone who doesn't understand you that well, they may think that you are depressed or upset, but I personally think that this is just what I'm seeing from the cards. I personally think that may not be the entire picture or the entire case for you. But for some people, the reputation is that you are maybe healing from something, or maybe you're depressed, or you're a bit low energy. But I am seeing that other people don't think that. They think that you're just focusing on your own goals, and you're following I don't know, they see you as having a routine, following a routine, like morning routine, night routine, or study routines, or they see you as following that, like you're organized, you're following your own goals, or just your own routines. And when you do come out of your inner sanctuary. You have like a lot of news or a lot of things to say, a lot of things that you've discovered, a lot of things that you've learned, either about the world or just a topic that you're interested in. So yeah, some people think of you as quite intelligent, but very much independent and likes to be alone, very highly introverted. And yeah, they see you as, it's almost like they think that you are piecing things together in your mind. And then other people may see you as healing from something or struggling with some sort of depression. Other people see you as not struggling with depression, but actually following routines and actually doing stuff. Like, it's not like you're doing nothing, but yeah, they see you as this is a stage in your life where you're working on things, particularly internal things, discovering about the self. They see you as a very stable, calming presence, but that you like to not be in the spotlight. You sort of hide. You don't like to be in the spotlight, but perhaps with people who are very close to you, you're actually, I am seeing you're actually a bit talkative with them. Like, you share a lot of what you learned with them. So yeah, but perhaps that's people who are close to you that see that, people who are within your sphere. So yeah, you have the reputation of also that something like you don't escape your sphere of like your social circle. You probably only have one or two close friends and you really do not venture out of that. So people do see you as in this bubble, sort of, in this social bubble that they can't join in, sort of. And yeah, they see you as quiet too. Some people see you as talkative, which is, I think people who are close to you will say that you are talkative once you're talking about something you're interested in. You're talkative. But other people, such as strangers, they may see you as very, very quiet. You don't like attention on you. You don't like to be in the spotlight. You hide yourself way more with these types of people. And yeah, with others, they do know about the things that you're working on and the things that you're doing. You also seem like maybe you have a reputation of being tired easily. I'm not sure, maybe some people think that you're tired easily. Some people maybe think that instead of being tired easily, you're just a calming presence to be around. And yeah, you have this ability to just disappear as well. I don't know if that's you physically walk away or you can sort of be in the sidelines. You can just listen and observe in a conversation, and yeah, you have a tendency to just be able to disappear and not put any attention to yourself. And yeah, I think some people may wonder where you went or what you're doing. Yeah, so to some, you look like you have a heavy burden on you, like you are tired, depressed, or like you don't bring much energy. The only energetic card I'm seeing is the Rider card. And I'm seeing that maybe with close friends, you are energetic and talkative. So it's not true that you're always quiet, but it's not everyone sees that side of you. Yeah, I think you have a lot of interests, a lot of things that you would like to learn as well. either about yourself, the world around you, or just a topic that you're interested in. And you're very wise. You're seen as, the reputation you have is that you're on your own path as well. That you are independent. You are, how can I say this? You are entirely autonomous. And you are an individual, so you are unique. You just be yourself. I don't know if you dress in dark colors as well. People notice that. It's part of your reputation, and yeah, you seem quite practical, but wise at the same time. Maybe people who know you better think of you as learned, like highly learned and wise. But I think people who don't know you that well see you as very practical. Yeah, so very almost detail oriented or attached to your routine or something like that, and very focused. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So a lot of people see you as very focused on your work and on your, I don't know if it's a healing journey you're on, or people think that you're just on a journey. You're just on your own path and you're just following it, and that's where you're going. So yeah, people see you as not needing like too much social groups as well, not needing to socialize all the time, sort of far off from the group, a little bit far off from the community, but that you have your own little small group. I don't know if it's just very, very close friends and families that are able to hang out with you, only very close. Yeah, like I just noticed in the distance in this card, there's a village. In the distance here, there's a village, and like it shows someone further from that, riding away from it, or he crossed the bridge over and separated himself from the group. So I think that some people talk about you and say things like, you know how they are, they need their alone time, or perhaps someone who knows you better would say that. They need quiet. Yeah, people see you as needing quiet as well. Yeah, people see you as connecting your past. Okay, so I will be taking out your final oracle card. You have Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon. Wow. So this card, it makes me think that I didn't touch on this as much as I should have. You seem like you are always moving forward. I did say that it appears that you were on your own path, but there's something about you, like you are always moving forward, and people can see that in you. So a lot of people can see that your past or your present skills or anything like that doesn't stop you from wanting to move forward, maybe wanting to gain more skills, or wanting to just move forward from the past, or not let things hold you back. So you don't seem held back with this card. And I am seeing that maybe you, or I don't know what you think, but other people think that you are actually a wonderful presence in their life. So you got the full moon card. So although you remain quiet and stay on the sidelines a bit socially, people still see you as a big presence in their life, and they still see you as very much connected to the group. So you're still seen as an important part in their life, an important person in their life, I should say. So yeah, you're still seen as having a big presence, and you're still seen as a wonderful person to have around. They don't mind. A lot of people accept this side of you and appreciate this side of you. They see nothing negative about you wanting time alone. In fact, they see it as very peaceful and very, very important in their group. So certainly they don't see anything wrong with it. And in fact, they love to have you around. So I think you have beautiful presence in your group as well. So I think that's all I'm seeing for you, Pal 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you'd like to support my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the support. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link will be in the description box below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Mentor card, this is your pal. Today we'll be looking at what reputation do you have amongst family, friends, work colleagues. How do they view you? What impression do they have of you? So let's get into it. You have King of Wands, King of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. For your Oracle cards, you have Reunion of Souls, the Coffin, and the Tree. Let me just get these cards situated for you. Okay, there's a few things that I'm seeing in your reputation. You may actually be a teacher literally as your profession, or you find yourself genuinely teaching people things, guiding them. Like, you have two king cards here, so I'm thinking you sort of guide or even hold a position where you tell other people what to do. That could be a possibility. People feel like you come into their life for lessons. You may even seem a bit strict and a bit, you seem a little tough as well. And that might be because you've been through a lot. So I think, I don't know if you've been through significant illness in your life. There's just 2 or 3 indications of that in these cards. And people see you as having the strength to push through. So having the strength to overcome an illness. So with the mentor cards and the kings, like, people come to you for a lot of advice and guidance. And you seem like an authority in a particular topic or in your social group even. So people see you as older than you look. People see you as wise and sort of disciplined, like a hard worker, or and people see you as someone who sees the depths in relationships, and they see you as someone who can solve issues, whether it be fights between partners or friendships breaking up or anything like that. You're able to give really good advice. and people come to you for advice. So people see you as very significant authority in their lives. Sometimes they see you as too strong, too harsh, and too disciplined. Some people may think that. Other people may appreciate that side of you because they've seen what you went through. Of course, this may not apply to everyone, but some of you have gone through a significant illness or something like that. Or you've worked with people who've had significant illnesses. Yeah, there's just something about that. There's too many significators of that in this reading. So I just had to let it out there. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. If you have not experienced an illness, there is something about you where there is something that seems like older about you, like you are older than your age. People get the impression that you've seen rough things in your life, that you have significant life experience. And yeah, I think you're the type of person who creates a safe place for people. You create a safe place for people to open up. For some people, it feels actually like you are putting them on the spot and sort of trapping them a little. But for others, it seems like you are a really good teacher. So some people think you're a strict teacher. Some people think you're a good teacher, a good mentor, a good guide in their life. Or a good authority figure as well. That could be one thing. A lot of people think that you have the reputation of just being there, just being ready, just always being ready for advice, always being ready to give advice or guidance, or always knowing what to do. So there's something about you where you always know what to do. You're always ready to find out what's wrong in a situation and solve it. Yeah, there's something about you that, I don't know if you stand tall, or you sit very, something about your posture, you emit this authority in a way. You emit this authority in a group, whether it be because you look older, you look mature, or something about your posture in a way that you present yourself is with a lot of authority, or that's what makes you appear wise. Well, experienced. Makes you appear experienced and like you know what you're saying. Like you have many life experiences. So I don't know if you've experienced or witnessed something very traumatic, or something like a very significant illness in your life, or people see you as coming face to face with something very scary, something very difficult. And from that, you've sort of become this person who holds himself with a lot of respect and holds himself with a lot of dignity. And people can sense that respect that you have, that sort of grounded, experienced, and mature nature. So I don't know if you work in health or work in as a teacher, or if you've witnessed a lot of deaths, or if you have come close to a sort of significant illness. And the reputation you have is someone who has faced something very difficult, and you are quite strict, disciplined. You have this reputation where you are strict, disciplined, you are able to solve issues in people, sometimes quite sternly. So some people appreciate this side of you. You create the space for things to be solved, whereas other people see you as a bit too strict and a bit too imposing. So yeah, definitely seeing that for your reputation. I will be getting out an additional oracle card. You have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. Interesting. Okay, with this card, I am seeing that people see you as quite humble. You're humble, yet you hold yourself with a lot of dignity. They see you as a hard worker. Perhaps it's your life experience that made you into this hard worker, but yeah, they see you as humble and hardworking. And people have a lot of care, and a lot of people treat you with a lot of care because they understand what you've went through. So a lot of people respect you and try to treat you with a lot of care and a lot of empathy. So you have this reputation of calmness as well. Calmness, stability, hard worker, things like that, disciplined, but humble. And above all, you want equality particularly in relationships. You want an equal give and take. And yeah, you're sort of seen as a problem solver for sure. So I think that's all I'm seeing for you in this reading. So Pile 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I enjoyed giving it to you. If you'd like to support my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate the support. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, the link will be in the description box below. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.